So I'm sick, and I normally wouldn't do a video if I'm sick, but I figured that it's more authentic to do a video about home remedies, how to get rid of a cold and all this stuff while I'm actually sick, and then I can actually show you if it works or if it doesn't, right? So that's what we're gonna do today. As most of you know, I live in Texas now. I have had heat exhaustion episodes since I was a little girl. Ever since I moved from Jersey to Florida. Even visiting Florida, I would die. I've passed out a handful of times in my life. Yeah, actually, probably literally 5. And the last time I passed out was at a concert here. And it was outdoors. It was 100 degrees at night. And that was the scariest time. More for Danny because I passed out. And I don't really know what happened. But it was heat exhaustion. And I'm just prone to it a lot more. Like, the heat and I do not get along. Well, my parents came this past weekend. And we had a freaking great time. Like, it was amazing. But we were outside. It's 106 degrees here in Texas right now. This is such a hot summer. Last summer was not this bad. And I didn't get to the point where I passed out, but I did get to the point where I was, you know, palpitating. My heart was palpitating, shaking, and all that. Heat exhaustion definitely depletes you of your vitamins and all that stuff. So I feel like the reason I'm sick is because of that. I don't get sick often. Like rarely and never this bad. But I do remember that after I have a heat exhaustion episode where I actually pass out, I usually do get like a cold and just something really annoying for like 2 days after, 3 days after. But this started last night and we're gonna try to nip it in the bud today and wake up perfectly fine. So we're just gonna get better and I'm gonna show you the remedies that I do. I'm also gonna see if there's something new at Whole Foods that I haven't seen before. So let's go to Whole Foods, let's get all the stuff, and I am gonna kick this bug in the butt today. I just want to live somewhere where I can eat organic foods for free, and because I'm picking them myself, and live around markets where they have produce that they don't have to ship from Carajo land. I'm just pissed that everything's so damn expensive. And I know I went to Whole Foods, I know that, but Whole Foods has options, clean options, and that's exactly how they get you. That's how Bezos gets you, how all these corrupt billionaires get you. This is why I like farmers markets, Thrive Market, private businesses. I hate supporting corporate because it's just, they're the reason why we have all the problems that we do. The corporate world, corporate greed, corporate control. And like they have us so by the balls that we don't even realize it, or we feel like we can't do anything about it. But like, we legit stopped ordering on Amazon. And I'm gonna be only focusing on small businesses, private businesses, hand-me-down places, so like, what's it called? Thrift stores, stuff like that, because we need to do our part somehow, right? But anyways, I still went to Whole Foods because, again, clean options. So I'm just pissed that I spent $10 on avocados. Everything else was expensive too, and I expected that part, but not the avocados. Not the avocados. This is how a sick person sounds like. Pissed off at everything. I mean, my anger is legit, but I wouldn't be expressing it if I didn't feel like shit. So I got the things that I don't have at home to do the remedies, but I have a lot of things at home that I didn't have to get. So I'm gonna show you what you saw in that clip. I'll show you what I'm gonna do with those when we get home. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is Vivaporu. Vivaporu. Vicks Vapor Rub for my white people. I'm so serious though. I'm really gonna put this is gonna be the first thing that I do. I know this is like so Hispanic, the fact that I'm putting it all over right now, but it works, okay? This is not the only thing I'm gonna do. But when you're raised with this stuff, you can't, like, this is just what happens. Oh man, already open it up. Amazing. I'm so congested. I'm coughing. I have like some body aches, but not really. I don't have a fever. And yeah. Okay, so first I'm gonna do the water that I'm gonna be drinking throughout the day, the rest of the afternoon and night. So, okay, apple cider vinegar. This is gonna be the water that I'm gonna drink throughout the night. So apple cider vinegar, turmeric, pepper to activate it, oregano oil, like 2-3 drops. A little bit of elderberry powder. Mint. Ginger. Oops. And this is electrolyte powder from Dr. Eric Berg. This is so good. I just started using it. It says natural flavor, but it really is natural. Verified. It's really important to drink water with electrolytes. And if you don't have an electrolyte powder like this, you can do salt or lemon. But the doctor says that you should not drink water just by itself, especially if you're dehydrated. I mean, drinking water by itself is fine, but if you really want to hydrate, you have to add like lemon and salt. So I'm gonna use salt because the powder already has lemon. No one said that this would be good and taste good. I might add, I think I'm gonna have elderberry by itself later on, but I'm gonna. Okay, it looks like it tastes good. We shall see. I'm gonna put it in the fridge and then do other stuff. I'm gonna be drinking that as my water for the rest of the night, but first I'm gonna do like a shot of elderberry syrup with a little bit of water. So this elderberry, black elderberry syrup, I got it from Whole Foods. And then this is the cleanest one that I found. It just has organic honey and just water with the elderberry. Because a lot of other ones had like preservatives in it and stuff, even at Whole Foods, you know? So, I've actually never had elderberry syrup like this, so we'll see. That's all there is, elderberry. It's really good. It's really good. Can't chug it, but it's good. Doesn't taste like anything. So I might add it to the water actually, because it says you can have 1 to 6 servings per day. So I don't want to overload on honey and sugar, but I think the elderberry is stronger than the honey. It's only 2 grams of honey, so that's not bad. Oh my gosh, so refreshing. I'm gonna definitely add this to the water. So the next thing is gonna be bone broth. Bone broth though, not like a soup where I put veggies and a bunch of stuff. I'm just gonna have it like a cup of bone broth with garlic. Not cooked, you want it as raw as possible, but I am gonna heat up the garlic with the broth. And you don't wanna boil bone broth because then it'll just kill all the nutrients that it has. Usually bone broth, when they sell it, it already comes simmered. And it's already simmered after 16 hours, so you don't have to boil it, you just heat it up. And bone broth has a lot of collagen, which helps your gut health, but gut health is connected to immune health. And garlic, I'm gonna put garlic because garlic is a natural antibiotic. So if you have an infection or a cold from an infection, garlic is the best way to go. Same thing with everything that I put in that water, or oregano oil, mint, turmeric, apple cider vinegar, lemon, elderberry, all for the immune system. So the thing about taking all these remedies when you are sick is like it can make you feel even more sick with all the different flavors and like overload on liquids. But I would just separate it throughout the day and tell yourself, okay, for the morning I'm gonna take this, for lunch this, and then for nighttime this. I'm obviously doing all of them starting tonight till tomorrow, but I'll be fine. Just make sure that you eat something. Right now, I'm gonna let the bone broth simmer on low. Then I am going to, I think they're called inhalations, I'm not really sure. But basically, I'm gonna boil some water, put my head over it, and then put some eucalyptus in the water, and that'll open up my airways. And then stuff will come out. I'm not gonna show you that, don't worry. So then I'm gonna go to the shower after, do all that. I'm gonna clean tomorrow, which I can't wait for. And hopefully that makes me just feel like I can breathe again. Then when I get out the shower, I'll sip on my bone broth. If you want, you can also use something like this. I got this tea from, I think, Trader Joe's. It's from the Gaia Herbs brand. It's really good to open up your pores as well, but I just do not want to drink pores. I mean, it's good to open up your chest and your respiratory system. It's just that I don't want to take any more liquids than I already am. So I'll probably have this if like tomorrow night if I still feel like a little bit congested, but you can also do this. So it's 8 o'clock in the morning the next day. I woke up feeling a lot better. I feel like I sweat a little bit of it out of my system last night. I also had the heating pad over my chest with Vapor Rub, Vaporu. Damn, that river is dried up. We are in a drought here in Texas. Then I also had eucalyptus in the diffuser next to me. And my body aches are gone. Like I just feel better overall. And I just have the like lingering cough and like the lingering congestion, but I think I loosened myself up yesterday with everything that I did, and so I'm drinking so many things. I still have some of this water that I'm drinking with electrolytes. I have half of the bone broth because I already had the half of it yesterday with some garlic in there. I'm gonna tear that up today. And then I also have a bunch of water and elderberry and electrolytes in that just to have for the rest of the day once I'm done with this one. What I do not recommend doing is, you know, freaking pumping yourself with like NyQuil and Mucinex and just all these synthetic over-the-counter drugs that just have a bunch of crap in them, preservatives, artificial coloring, just so much that, you know, it may like knock you out and you feel better. It may decongest you very quickly, but your immune system isn't being boosted because it's not natural. It's just doing like, it's like putting a band-aid, you know what I mean? And those things can get addicting. So I just really emphasize holistic medicine. I know a lot of us want to like find quick solutions, but over-the-counter drugs don't really provide long-term health solutions. So I never understood why people like to do NyQuil just to knock out when they're sick, because being sick already makes you so tired. I had no problem sleeping last night. So I'm gonna update you guys after work. I'm gonna do all this stuff and see how I feel after working. Look how beautiful this is. my drive in the morning is just so nice. I love it. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. I'm out here right now because we have every window blocked off inside because we need to save energy because the degrees is like at 106 here in Austin, in Texas. It's bad. So I'm only gonna be here for like a couple seconds, but I'm closing out this video to say I feel so much better. I feel like I'm at 90% because I still have like this lingering cough, but usually that's an indicator that I'm decongested. You know, everything that I did yesterday and today just helped me loosen up, and I was able to get rid of everything today. I mean, it's just feels great. I feel good. My body doesn't ache anymore. So I legit got over a cold in 48 hours. And I had confidence in that because I've done it before. And I also continue the remedies a couple days after just to make sure that I don't get it again. And so, yeah, I'm actually on IG stories right now because I said I was going to upload this video tonight. And a lot of people are sharing their stories about how they got sick after the, I'm just going to say VAX. I talk a lot about that on my IG. So if you want to go and follow me on there to learn more about that and my story with that, follow me on there. I'll put it on a highlight. I have a rant highlight for this stuff. If you want to hear me rant, either on Instagram or on the podcast, even though I'm pretty sure I ranted in this video too. Anyways, I hope you guys try these remedies. Please, please, please give them a try. Don't be lazy. A part of being an adult is getting up even though you don't feel good to do this stuff for yourself. And that way you get better faster. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, comment down below if you tried these remedies and if it helped you. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.